Disclaimer: my intention is not to refute anything Jesus said, nor make any money from these videos, or edit, add, or take away from any scriptures. But rather my intention is to preach the gospel and share any genuine light I may have. Please judge righteously and keep what is good. And remember, please give God the glory, not men. His is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Make all nations my disciples. Preaching the gospel, that is the primary job of every Christian. When the job gets done, we can all hopefully go home. All other areas of work have doers, but those rare few who preach the gospel, there is always a big shortage of. Sure, various religions preach their own gospels of not having to do anything, but instead believe that Jesus existed, died on the cross and rose back to life, mixed with their own teachings that usually make no sense whatsoever when you look at the scriptures yourself. God provides for anyone who comes to work for Him, anytime, anywhere. The starting point for anyone is to get into the kingdom by following Jesus. Quit your job, forsake all, and start to work for God. The less you worry about your needs and focus on the job, the better it is for both God and you. It's very effective to work together on the mission, and I recommend it to all. But if for any reason that's not possible, then don't give up and keep going on solo. God will be with you and leading you. You won't be alone. What's important in preaching is to guide people to the real Jesus and His teachings in the 4 Gospels, and also to warn people about the mark of the beast. Then at least hopefully everyone will have a choice. Believe Jesus or not, take the mark or not. Make your lit, check where you can go, book it and go. God will provide for you whatever you need for the job, just listen to Him on the details. One thing that has been a challenge for me is not to become stuck in the starting country you are in. Please don't do this, but instead go into all the world, anywhere you can, and preach to all people. I have an idea of having some kind of a base area in your starting country, like a familiar homeless shelter, and then making your trips from there. But like I said, it's better to work together. Alone you can go fast, but together you can go far, and possibly even faster. You can use momondo.com for flights and trivago.com for accommodation. Also, you can use Rome to Rio to find connections worldwide with flight, bus, train, boats. It's an excellent resource. I have found that about 1,000 flyers is good for 1 week trip and 500 for a half a week one. For 1 day preaching missions, even 200 flyers will do. You can also, and please do, use kind of posters and or stickers to leave for people to discover and be reached. Grab 100 of these to each place, and you could take like 50 English plus 50 the country's native language posters and or stickers with you. You can print and laminate literature yourself in a library that has these services for cheap or free. You can fit even 14 flyers on one A4 page and then just laminate it and cut it. You could also use printing services, check online what's the cheapest and go with that unless you need it done locally. Please counsel the texts you want to use with trusted Christians like the Jesus Christians, as that will help a lot. I'll tell you about one horrible situation I was in once. I arrived quite late to a place and was in a hurry to reach the hostel before midnight as the check-in time ended at that point. Well, I asked about 10 people for directions, still couldn't find it, and I was so in despair. Then the last couple I asked for help checked it in their phone, found it and guided me to the right path. I had about half an hour time left. I finally found it after hours of seeking, and you know what? Something had gone wrong in the booking systems. I had double booked the spot or something, and they gave me a free private room for my stay. Praises to God. Thanks to the upgraded room, I was able to work more effectively, gain back the energy lost in the search of the place, and also felt better all in all. I'm very thankful. You can also help spread the message by helping the A Voice in the Desert channel advance with sharing the videos further. You can also copy these videos as a backup to your channel and other video sites like Dailymotion. Until recently, things have been going very well, but now YouTube seems to have taken a stand against the real Jesus, unfortunately. And we need to be ready for the scenario that they shut down The Voice and other channels preaching the real gospel. Just turn the other cheek, leap of joy, bless and pray for them though, as God will judge all people according to their works. Please share this message about the teachings of Jesus with as many people as possible. You can also like the video and create a public playlist to share further, and please do. My email address is found on the screen. If you feel inclined to link up and follow Jesus together in love, truth and unity, then please do contact me. Thank you.